Yo, what up, what up, what up? This is your boy X from PressPlayToYourDestiny.com. And I want to do a video about you. I want to do a video about you. I want to draw in to this video, okay? I want to talk about you and who you really are. I want to talk about the potential that you have. Cut that. Not just the potential, your state of being, your I am, the who you truly are. So let me ask you this. Who are you? I'll wait. You are not your circumstance. You are not your situation. You are not bad things. You're none of that. You're not a failure. You are not any of these negative things that you tie to yourself. So then you ask, who are you? You are the consciousness behind your reality. You are the awareness behind all of the things that has happened in your life. That's who you are. Your true self. That's who you are. What do I mean by that? You are the awareness. I believe that a lot of the times in life when we make decisions or we do things, whether it's good and bad, a lot of it has to do with the conditioning of our minds, who we've been conditioned to be. And I believe that 98% of the time, any of the choices that you make, any of the things that you do are driven solely off of how you were conditioned to think. Not necessarily based on your own views, your own opinions, and your own beliefs. And it's okay because most of us believe this way. Most of us think this way. Most of us have a conditioned mind. We're conditioned by society. We're conditioned by family. We're conditioned by people telling us that we need to have or not have this in order to be successful, in order to have, in order to not to have. And so what happens is we build a reality based on other people and not who we are. Les Brown said it best. Not to let someone else's opinion of you become your own reality. So I pose the question to you again. Who are you? Who are you? You are not the bad things that's happened to you. You are not the misfortunes and the fates of you're not a victim of life. You're not a bad decision. You're not lack. You're not struggle. You are the awareness behind the lack and the struggle. You are the person that says, you know what, I'm doing bad. I need to do better. That's who you are. Because your natural state of being is at peace. And that oneness with the Creator. Listening points to who you are. Almost any understanding that you have has come from hearing and seeing, but not seeing out of the physical eyes, but seeing out of this eye is what determines who you are. So again, I tell you, you are the consciousness behind reality. That's who you are. You're not what someone else tells you you are. You're exactly who you think you are, divine in every single way. You have all the questions and answers, and I say this in every video. You have all the questions and answers, problems and solutions. Anything that you could ever imagine, you have it within you because you have divine creation. You have divine nature within you. You are an exact replica of the divine source, the all in all, the I am that I am. You have that within you. And when you understand that you have to travel within to find any answer that you could possibly ask yourself, travel within. You know every answer. But instead, you look for validation in other people, social validation. It seems to be. I was watching a video on Athene's theory of everything, and he talks about these mirror neutrons. He's not talking about spiritual. He's talking about things from a scientific standpoint, things that are tangible, results that we can actually measure. That we have these things called mirror neutrons in our head, and these mirror neutrons are the reason why we want what other people have. We constantly seek validation through other people because this mirror neutron we have in our heads, in our brains, these mirror neutrons it's how we compare ourselves to other people, how we compare our situation to other people's situations. And so now you have a dilemma where now you're comparing who you are to what other people are. When you see somebody ride by in a nice car, you like, dang, man, I'm walking. They got a nice car. I should have a nice car. I should have that. Now you're measuring what you have based on what somebody else have. And when you don't have it, you say, oh, man, I'm doing bad because I ain't got no car. I ain't got my own house. Well, I'm going to say something for you Christians out there. Jesus, did he have his own house? Did he have a car? Did you see Jesus ever say, hey, I need 50 cents to hop on the bus? He used the feet that his creator gave him. That's the best means of transportation you can never have. Anything else is a luxury. He didn't even have a home. But he believed in his divine source so much. Jesus didn't even know what lack was. He didn't know what it was like to not have. But our views on wealth, riches, and everything that is determined by society. Society say you need to go get a job. You need to go and have a family and get a degree and get all of these things. Because that's all it is things. Are they good? Are things good to have? Yeah, depending on what meaning you attach to the things. Do the things have you or do you have the things? That is the question. So I pose to you again, who are you? Who are you really? When was the last time you sat down and observed who you were? Have you observed your emotions before, your feelings? Can you tell me the top 5 things that you like, not don't like? We have a lot of things to complain about and say what we don't like. I don't like this, I don't like that. Well, what do you like? What turns you on? As a being, I'm not talking sexually, because I'm gonna tell you what turns me on. Knowledge turns me on. To know turns me on. So what do you know about you? Who are you? I ask you. So if you're not circumstance, if you're not situation, if you're not any of the bad things that have happened to you, then I would say this: you are the consciousness behind reality. You are the observer. That's why we have so many different people who go through life the same. We go through the same life, the same life. We go through the same life. I experience issues just like you experience issues. You experience issues like the next person experiences them. But the thing is how we get through them. That's what determines that's what makes you an individual, the I. Don't let nobody tell you that the I is not important. Oh, there is no I in team. There's a bunch of I's in the team. Trust me. And I need you to get this understanding a lot deeper. I is not the superficial I. When somebody say, oh, well, I did this or I did that. No, the only thing that has ever been constant in your life is you, the observer. Situations, circumstances might have changed, but the I has always been there. Remember, now we're getting into a deeper level of understanding what I means. I is the I am that I am. When I speak about I, self, I'm talking about my divine connection to the Creator, to the all in all. I am nothing else but the all in all. I am the Creator. Catch that. Just like you. You were sent here for a reason. You have your own contributions to leave to humanity. How can you ever leave your own footprints if you always walking in somebody else's? What do you have to contribute to humanity? What vision, what dream, what piece of understanding is in you that nobody else has? What can you contribute to the world that nobody else can? Because you know what? When you die, so does all of those dreams and visions. They leave with you. Now, when you die, you just leave this physical body. But where will you go after that? Do you even know? Do you know who you really are? Like Joel Osteen say, do you know whose you really are? You have the divine in you, the creator of everything. That is deep. The creator of everything is in you. That means you already got wealth. You already got riches. You just ain't tapped into it. The saddest thing is to know you got something and can't get to it. It's like having money in the bank, but your account is all jacked up. You can't even get to the money in your account. But you know it's there. So I need for you to go into your bank account and go get your money. The knowledge is there. The understanding is there. The understanding is there. The overstanding is there. Your freedom is there. Become a free thinker. Think for yourself. Understand who you are as a person. You are a being of peace, of wealth, and abundance. Remember, like I told you in another video, fear, lack, struggle, and poverty is all man-made. It all comes from your own mind. A man becomes what he thinks. The Hermetic laws, very first law is the law of mentalism. Everything is created in the mind first. Everything. Understand this concept. A man becomes what he thinks. And if you are anywhere in your life right now that you don't want to be or you wish that you were not, look at yourself. What decisions have you been making? What choices have you been making? Not whose choices have you been making? Because most of us don't live a life of our own. Like I said, we live a life of someone else's and we wonder why we struggle the way we do. All we're doing now is we're manifesting the same struggles of the other person. How could you ever know what your life was truly supposed to be like if your life is someone else's life? Maybe you weren't designed to struggle, but you struggling because you following behind somebody else. What they think, what they say, instead of finding your own beliefs. I don't believe none of us are supposed to struggle. How could you struggle when you come from the divine? You come from a source that has the answer to your struggle. I'm getting passionate because this is what it's about. This is what my whole message is about. You can have whatever you want in life. You can have whatever you want in life. I need you to press play on your life and say yes to your destiny and vision. You're used to being told no. Tell yourself yes. Tell yourself yes and be the person that you was designed to be. You're not a droid. You're not a robot. You are the consciousness behind reality. Without you, reality wouldn't be possible. You are the observer. It's your life, nobody else's. But with that being said, I had to get up out of that mode. Feel me? With that being said, live, love, and travel light. All right, y'all? Until the next time, press play, say yes to your destiny and vision. And remember, you have the power within to become whatever you would want.